Hey guys, what's going on? Sherman here. And I have a flashlight review for you guys today. This is actually my second flashlight review, my first being one of a Streamlight Stylus Pro way back in the day, about 2 years ago. Now, I'm not as knowledgeable about flashlights as I am knives, but flashlights are one of my hobbies as well. I love flashlights, and I carry one every day. So if I don't get some of the nomenclature right, some of the flashlight nomenclature, forgive me, and just bear with me on this review. But today I'm going to be reviewing another product by Iain Sinclair that they so generously sent to me to do this review. And this review is going to be on the EON Classic flashlight by Iain Sinclair. Now, as you can see, it's a very small flashlight, and it is actually the exact same size as a credit card, just like their Card Sharp that I have a review on as well. If you guys can go check that out, link will be in the description. And in one part, it is just about as thick as a credit card. You can see it bulges out a little bit towards the LEDs, towards the light source. It does bulge out just a little bit, but generally it is just about as thick as 2 credit cards. Like I said, dimensions-wise, I did not bring one out for this review, and I apologize for that, but trust me, it's the exact same dimensions as a credit card. Size-wise, this way, length and width. So this is obviously going to fit in just about anybody's wallet. Slip it down in one of the credit card pockets, or maybe even the cash pocket. Or just maybe slip it in your back pocket. That's what I did. And it carried very comfortably. Even sitting in hard-wooden chairs or benches, I did not feel this in my pocket. But to be honest, I was kind of worried about bending it. I didn't worry about it so much as I did the Card Sharp. Because let me show you something. Once I actuated it, it is very, very rigid. It does not have any flex in it like the Card Sharp does. So this will probably not break. And I say probably because I'm not sure. I have not carried this for years. I've only been carrying this for a few weeks. But I am very surprised at the strength of it. So I don't think you guys have anything to worry about. Now, this flashlight is really interesting, and in the fact that, A, it's the only flashlight of its kind I've ever seen. It's very different looking. It almost looks like something from War of the Worlds. For some reason, that's kind of what this reminds me of. Some kind of piece of alien technology or spaceship or something. But it's very cool. It's the only credit card flashlight I've ever seen. I'm not saying it's the only one in existence. It's the only one I've seen. And it just looks really, really nice. The presentation is nice, as you can see. You have this nice stainless steel on front and back. See, it's a very thin layer right there, but it is a thin layer of stainless steel. So it looks really nice. It collects fingerprints like crazy, but it's a really nice presentation. Now the construction, like I said, is the stainless steel front and back. Sandwiched inside of it is some injection molded plastic. Very, very strong. And as you saw just a minute ago, it did not flex, so it is very strong. So you have injection molded plastic and stainless steel. That is the construction of this. You have 2 small LED lights, or bulbs, lamps, or just LEDs, whatever you want to call them. So here again, it kind of looks like an alien ship or something. Etched into the back, you see the name of the product, EON, and Iain Sinclair, London. And on this side, you have the Universal Power logo etched in there. So that is the button. Now, another thing interesting about this product is that Iain Sinclair promises this product to last for 10 years. It has a 10-year guarantee that the batteries will not die. So that's very interesting, because as you can see, there is no way to take this light apart to change the batteries. But like I said, they claim you do not need to change these ever. And you can use this product almost indefinitely, about 10 years. And it's so affordable, so that's really surprising. These go, let me just talk about price real quick. These go on just about every website for about $12 to $15, give or take a few dollars. So that is extremely affordable, especially for something guaranteed for 10 years. I'm not, that of course depends on the use, but I'll get into that here again in a minute. So that is fantastic. All right, let's turn it on, show you guys the light. It is I guess you can call it a momentary on. The light only stays on when you're pressing the button down. There is no visible button. It is inside the stainless steel, but it has that power switch. That's what you press. There's two super bright LED lights. Now it's going to be hard to demonstrate. I'll give you some shots outside here in a minute. But it is very, very bright, and it is very much a floodlight. Let me turn this overhead off. Let me turn this off. It'll help a little bit. As you see, the camera's making it look more blue than it is, but it's actually more of a crisp white LED, which is nice. I like that. But it is a big flooded area, and the two LEDs come together and make one hotspot. You don't see two different hotspots put together. It is one hotspot, which is really, really nice, especially since there's no reflectors on the inside. It's just those two lights. So the spill is nice, and it just kind of all blends together. Like I said, it's definitely an area light. Like if you're coming into your room, you just need a quick area light. This is what this would be good for. But like I said, it only stays on when you're holding the button down. To some people that can be an advantage, some people can be a disadvantage. Obviously with this system, you're less inclined to turn it on and leave it on while you're working, so the batteries will last longer. So I believe the 10-year or near 10-year guarantee, because you're not going to be using this a lot. You're going to be using this to turn it on real quick to find the lock when you're trying to unlock the door to get in your house at night. Or if you drop something on the floor, you just turn it on for a split second to try to find it. Or like I said, you're coming into a dim room. Like I said, you're going to be less inclined to use this for an extended period of time because of this setup. Like I said, that can be a disadvantage. But I think for this product, that works. You know, and like I said, that definitely increases the longevity of this product. You see the hump right there? That is where the light source is. And I imagine the batteries too, because the back side here is incredibly thin. This is 20 lumens. So that is also a substantial amount of light. This can be compared to the Streamlight MicroStream, the older version before they upgraded to the C4 LED. It's also 20 lumens. So it is really bright. Like I said, it's a really crisp white LED. But like I said, the camera's making it look blue, but in person it's white. So, really nice. Now, obviously this is not going to compete with something like a 4.7's light. You know, like my everyday carry light for a while. I've been carrying this and my Quark. Obviously it's not going to compete with a light like this, but it was not designed to. This light, here again, a lot of people are going to compare and say, well, I don't need that because, you know, Streamlight MicroStream is better. Well, like I said, this light wasn't designed or created to be a competitor to a normal cylindrical flashlight like this. This was designed to be a wallet carry flashlight, something that you can have on you as a secondary light instead of carrying one on your keys or in your pack. You can carry this in your back pocket or down in one of your front pockets along with your cell phone maybe. Or like I said, in your wallet. That's what this is designed for. So take all that competition out of your mind because like I said, not everything can be comparative. Judge this on its own merits, just like the Card Sharp, because this was designed, like I said, to be a wallet carry flashlight. And I think that's a really cool idea. And for the price, for the brightness, and the 10-year guarantee, I think this is an incredible product. And like I said, it looks nice. It's a nice presentation. So I definitely think it's well worth the price, around, like I said, around $12 to $15. So if you're interested in this product or you'd like to know more about it, I'll post a link in the description to the part of their website where you can read up about this. So like I said, you guys can get some more information, some testimonials maybe. Real quick, one piece of constructive criticism I would like to offer is that it's kind of difficult to depress that button. When I say difficult, I mean it takes a good amount of force to press that button down. And it kind of makes it so that, you know, if you don't give a firm push, it's going to kind of go out like that or, you know, just kind of blink a little bit. And also, in the dark, when you're fishing around, it's very easy to get the wrong side. I sit there, because the only thing that tells you that this is the side to use is that one little power symbol etched in there. And you can't really feel it at all. So I would love to have a little bit of extra indication telling me what side the button is on. Because like I said, in the dark, feeling around, you can't tell. So you might just turn around to this side and be like, oh, that doesn't work. So you have to flip it around. But I don't know, that's just one minor criticism I have to this flashlight, is that I'd like to have a little bit more indication of where the power button is. On a flashlight like this, you automatically know it's right on the back, and you can feel it's a rubber cap. So I would really actually love to see that be like a rubber cap right there, maybe pressed into the light so it's a smooth surface. Kind of, I guess, countersunk into the flashlight. I'd like to see that. Just something I could feel that would give me an indication. But they also have another flashlight. It's, I think, called the EON Pro. It's a little bit more expensive. I believe it's around $50 or $60. And it's a lot different. I think it actually has a rubber button on the top. Or maybe on the bottom, something like that. But anyway, real quick, I'm going to give you guys a night shot of this, like a distance shot, up against the wall of my shed, so you guys can see what it looks like. Alright guys, I'm roughly about 10 feet away from my shed. And I just want to show you real quick the beam. See, it lights up almost the entire wall. I guess you guys can see that alright. My hand right here. Roughly about 10 feet away, it illuminates the entire wall. It's not very bright, because obviously this is a flood and it's only 20 lumens, but it does light up the entire side of the shed. So if you guys are looking for a good floodlight, this is definitely going to do the job. I compare it real quick to the 20 lumen setting on my 4.7s. 4.7s over here on the left, the EON Classic over here on the right. You can see though that the 4.7's quark is much more of a concentrated beam, much more of a concentrated hotspot because of the reflector. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the review. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Stay safe, stay sharp, and God bless. Sherman614. Peace.